My child, a difficult situation is coming in your life, and this situation is going to test your emotions on the next level. Yes, this particular situation will make your emotions go through a ride of roller coaster, and you will feel immense happiness as well as grief. My child, you might be wondering why this is going to happen. Then let me tell you, this is not to harm you. This is not to break you. This is not to discourage or forsake you. I am the Lord your God, and I do not allow anything into your life without purpose. What you are about to walk through has been weighed in my perfect wisdom, and though it may seem as though the very ground beneath your feet is trembling, I have not left your side, not for one moment. The journey ahead will shake you, for it is meant to shake what can be shaken, so that what cannot be shaken may remain. I am purifying your heart, refining your thoughts, drawing out your deepest fears, and confronting the shadows you have not yet faced. You will ask yourself questions that you have never dared to ask. You will search your soul, and you will weep. You will laugh. You will hold your breath in awe, and in other moments you will cry out to me in desperation. And I will hear every cry, feel every tear, and stand closer than your own breath. You see, my beloved, emotions are not your enemy. They are part of the design I have written into your being. They are not meant to control you, but to reveal the depths of your heart. This situation is going to stir every layer of your soul, not because I delight in your pain, but because I am teaching you how to stand even when the wind is strongest, but how to walk even when the road is broken, how to love even when the heart is trembling. I am forming endurance in you, a resilience that will not falter. I am teaching you to anchor your joy not in the ever-changing circumstances of the world, but in the unchanging nature of who I am. There will be days when you feel completely overwhelmed, and in those moments you will feel like collapsing. But I will be there. I will catch every fall. I will be the strength when yours is gone. I will whisper truth into your heart when the noise of the world threatens to drown out your peace. I will be your stillness, your calm in the storm. Do not mistake the silence you sometimes feel for absence. I am in the silence too. Sometimes I whisper so that you will draw closer. Sometimes I allow the darkness so that my light will shine brighter within you. This situation, though painful, will be the place where some of the most beautiful parts of you are revealed. I am peeling away the layers that you have used to protect yourself, the fear, the pride, the self-doubt, the anxiety, and I am revealing the masterpiece underneath. You are not fragile, my child. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. You are forged in my love, strengthened by my spirit, and held together by my grace. As your emotions rise like the tides, do not be afraid to feel them. Do not be ashamed of your tears. I collect them, every one, and none of them fall without meaning. I know what you carry. I know the weight of your past, the ache of your questions, the pressure of your future. I know the thoughts that you've never voiced to anyone. I see the battles that rage inside of you, and I am not disappointed. I am moved. I am invested. I am near. This situation will stretch you, but it will also open your eyes. You will begin to see people differently. You will have compassion where once you only felt judgment. You will have grace for others because you will know what it means to need grace yourself. I am softening your heart, not to make you weak, but to make you truly strong, strong in mercy, strong in love, strong in truth, strong in humility. The strength that I desire for you is not loud or proud. It is steady, rooted, unmoved by the opinions of others, anchored in eternal truth. I know what it is to be rejected. I know what it is to feel alone. I know what it is to carry a burden that no one else understands. And because I know it, I walk with you in it. I am not just the God above you, I am the God within you. I live in your heart. I breathe in your lungs. I speak in the stillness. I move in the small moments you overlook. Look for me there. Not only in the miracles, but in the mundane. Not only in the mountain, but in the valley. I am present in both. Do not rush this process, my child. Do not pray away the very thing I am using to mature you. I see how you long for ease, for comfort, for peace, but real peace is not found in the absence of trouble. It is found in the presence of me. Even when the trouble is still there, you will learn how to carry joy into pain. You will learn how to sing even when you are surrounded by sorrow. You will become a testimony not because your life is free from hardship, but because my glory shines through you in the midst of it. There will be people who do not understand the change happening within you. That is okay. I am not changing you for their approval. I am transforming you to reflect my image. I am carving into your soul the likeness of my Son. And though it feels like death in some moments, it is resurrection in disguise. Something holy is being birthed in the silence, in the ache, in the waiting. New life is coming, though you may not yet see it. Trust me. Do not measure my love for you by your circumstances. Measure it by the cross. Measure it by the blood I shed for you. That was not an accident. That was not conditional. That was eternal, deliberate, everlasting love. I have never stopped loving you, not even for a second. I do not love you more on your best days or less on your worst. My love is not based on your performance, it is based on my nature, and I do not change. You are going to walk through some doors that will terrify you. You are going to face choices that feel like cliffs, and you will not always know what to do. But I will guide you. I will never leave you to decide alone. My spirit is within you. My word is a lamp to your feet. I will confirm the way. Even when you doubt, I am faithful. Even when you hesitate, I am patient. Even when you fail, I restore. There is a strength rising in you that is not your own. That is my spirit growing, pressing outward from your inner being. You will rise not because you feel strong, but because I am strong in you. You will rise not because the situation changes, but because I am changing you in the situation. You will rise not because you figured it out, but because you trusted me even when you couldn't see the end. So when the grief comes, let it come. And when the joy comes, receive it without guilt. When you feel both at once grief and joy, fear and faith, weakness and strength, do not be alarmed. That is part of the transformation. That is what it means to walk with me. The flesh may war with the spirit, but the spirit will win, always. I have already overcome. You're not walking toward victory, you are walking from it. When others leave, I will remain. When you are misunderstood, I understand. When you are weary, I will carry you. I have never expected perfection, only surrender. Give me your tears. Give me your anger. Give me your confusion. your silence, your longing. I can handle it all. I am not afraid of your emotions. I created them. I gave you a heart that feels deeply so that you would know what it means to love deeply just as I love you. Your emotions may rise and fall, but I do not. I am constant. I am faithful. I am love itself. So rest in me. When you do not know what tomorrow holds, hold on to me. When you do not know how to pray, just sit with me. I do not require words to understand your soul. I hear what is unspoken. I see what is hidden. I know every piece of you and I love every part. My child, listen closely, for what I am about to say will guard your heart. There are moments in life when people will enter your world with smiles, with words that warm you, with intentions that appear bright and safe. They will find in you something that stirs them, something that comforts them, something that makes them feel seen. They will feel special around you not because of what you do, but because of who you are. And yes, this is beautiful. And it is also delicate. You have a heart that carries light. You have a soul that reflects my nature. My peace is upon you, and your presence awakens things in people that they didn't even know they were longing for. It is no accident that they come to you. It is no coincidence that they feel different around you. My spirit flows through you, even when you don't realize it. And yes, they are drawn to that. But I must tell you, not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay forever. Not everyone who is comforted by your presence is equipped to honor it. Some come because they are hungry for light, but they are not yet ready to carry it. Some come because they feel a kind of safety in you that they have never found elsewhere, but feeling safe and choosing to be safe are not the same thing. Some will love how you make them feel, but not love you for who you truly are. And this, my beloved, can hurt you if you do not anchor yourself in me. You will be tempted to give too much. You will be tempted to pour endlessly, to heal, to fix, to chase, to preserve what is slipping away. And yet, I say to you, do not become a prisoner to other people's inconsistency. Do not tie your peace to the unpredictable nature of human emotion. Even those who once looked at you with eyes full of affection may one day look at you with confusion, distance, or even disdain. This is not a reflection of your worth. This is a reflection of where they are in their journey. You are not the reason someone changes for the worse, and you are not the one who can change them for the better unless I ordain it. Let go of the burden to be someone's savior. That is my place, not yours. You can love, you can support, you can listen, but you cannot control the tides of another person's heart. When someone chooses to walk away, even after all you have poured into them, even after you held them in their brokenness, know this: it was never your fault. It was never your failure. I see the way it affects you, my child. I see the sleepless nights, the silent questions. What did I do wrong? Why did they change? Was I not enough? But let me say this with the voice of eternity: you were enough. You are enough. And their change does not diminish your value. Their decision to withdraw, to become distant, to mistreat or misunderstand you, it is painful, but it is not a verdict against your soul. People change. They grow, or they choose not to. They heal, or they choose to stay wounded. And sometimes they project their inner conflict onto the ones who love them most. Sometimes they will draw close to your light because they are afraid of their own darkness. But when your light begins to reveal too much of their pain, they will retreat not because you did anything wrong, but because they are not yet ready to face what your presence uncovers. You must protect your mind, my child. Guard your mental health as a sacred space, because it is where my spirit communes with you. If you allow the behavior of others to govern your peace, you will forever be at the mercy of waves you cannot control. You will be exhausted trying to hold together relationships I never intended to last. You will be depleted trying to prove your worth to people who are too distracted by their wounds to see you clearly. I know you love deeply. I created you that way. I know you invest your heart without holding back, and I honor that, but I also call you to wisdom. Love is a gift, not a currency. It is not something you trade in hopes of receiving equal affection. Give love freely, but do not hand your identity over with it. People may walk with you for a season and then leave when the season changes. This is not always betrayal. Sometimes it is just the way growth unfolds. But I also want you to be aware there will be those who come not just with brokenness, but with manipulation. There are those who will cling to you because they crave what you carry, but they have no intention of stewarding it well. They will flatter you, need you, praise you, and then one day, without warning, turn cold, turn cruel, turn absent. You will be left wondering how someone who once seemed so sincere could now seem like a stranger. Do not harden your heart because of this, but do not let bitterness take root. But also, do not excuse toxic behavior in the name of compassion. I have not called you to be anyone's emotional dumping ground. I have not called you to absorb chaos in the name of loyalty. You can have a tender heart and strong boundaries. You can be loving and still walk away from what is harmful. You can forgive and still release someone completely from your life. I am the God who sees behind the surface. I see what others hide. I see the intentions that are not spoken. Trust me when I remove someone from your life. Trust me when a relationship crumbles that you tried desperately to hold together. Trust me when I say no, even when your heart wants to hear yes. I protect what you cannot see. I defend you even when you don't know you're under attack. And sometimes my protection comes in the form of distance. You may feel that you are losing something precious, but I assure you, I only take away what would have destroyed you in the end. I only separate what I know would become a source of pain deeper than you can now imagine. And when someone leaves your life suddenly, when someone changes without explanation, when someone who once depended on you now treats you like a stranger, come to me. Lay the confusion at my feet. I will untangle the chaos in your mind. I will quiet the voices that torment you. You are not unlovable because someone stopped loving you. You are not invisible because someone stopped seeing you. You are not unworthy because someone chose to leave. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. I have counted every hair on your head. I have called you by name, and nothing you go through changes the name I have given you, beloved. Redeemed, chosen, my own. I want you to learn how to bless those who leave, not because they were right, not because they were good to you, but because holding on to anger will poison your soul. Release them into my hands. I am the judge. I am the healer. I know what they did. I know what they took. I know what they said behind closed doors. And I also know how to restore what they tried to break in you. Let me rebuild your heart stronger. Let me renew your mind daily. so that your peace does not depend on anyone else's behavior. Let me teach you how to sit in silence and be whole, how to walk alone and still be full. Let me show you how to carry joy in your bones that no betrayal can strip away. You were never meant to rely on unstable love. You were made to drink from the everlasting well-me. My child, I do not want your heart to grow cold. I do not want you to become suspicious of every kind word or closed off to every new connection. I want you to discern. I want you to listen not just to the words people say, but to the fruit of their lives. Are they consistent? Are they kind when no one is watching? Do they love without strings attached? Do they show up even when it's inconvenient? Or do they withdraw when you stop giving? You deserve people who do not just need you but choose you. People who do not just take from you but pour into you as well. Or people who celebrate your light, not compete with it. People who see your soul, not just your surface. And I will bring those people. In time, I will align you with souls that are not drawn to you for what you can give them, but for who you truly are in me. Until then, do not lower your standards to keep company. Do not betray yourself to be accepted, or do not chase those who flee. If they cannot see your value now, it is not your job to prove it. Let me affirm you. Let me hold you. Let me surround you with a love that will never change, never fade, never fail. You are not hard to love. You are not too much. You are just right for the ones I've prepared for you. And when the loneliness tries to convince you otherwise, come to me. I am not distant. I am not distracted. I am here always. I understand what you feel. I know what it is to be loved one day and rejected the next. I know what it is to be embraced by the crowds and then crucified by the same hands. And I endured it all so that you would never have to walk through heartbreak alone. Your healing will come not all at once, but it will come. Your heart will beat freely again. Your joy will return. And you will look back and thank me for every person I removed, every conversation I silenced, every false connection I severed. You will thank me for saving you from what you thought you wanted. And you will walk forward not with bitterness, but with wisdom, not with fear, but with clarity, not with distrust, but with discernment. Let this season be one where I teach you how to love without losing yourself. Let it be one where you learn to receive my love before trying to seek it elsewhere. Let it be one where you build your identity not on who walks into your life, but on the one who will never walk out. You are precious, even when others don't recognize it. You are protected, even when it feels like all has fallen apart. You are held, even when you feel abandoned. And you are loved completely, deeply, eternally by me. So rest, my child. Let go of what I have asked you to release. Make room for what I am sending next. Protect your mind, nurture your peace, and stay close to me. I will not let you fall. I will walk with you through every loss and lead you into joy that no man can take away. I am God, and I do not change. My love does not change. My plans for you do not change. And no matter who comes or goes, I remain constant, true, forever.